in Naga City has a rich history dating back to 1976 when construction began. The basilica was completed in 1981 and officially elevated to the rank of Basilica Minor by the Holy See in 1985. The church was initially dedicated as the Church of Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia in 1982. The basilica is renowned for enshrining the image of the Virgin Mary, commissioned by Father Miguel de Covarrubias in 1970. The basilica's stained glass windows, created by Pancho Piano, depict the devotion to the Virgin Mary in the Bicol region. Museo ni Jesse Robredo was built by the city government of Naga and the National Historical Commission of the Philippines, or NHCP, as a tribute to honor the former Naga City Mayor and the ILG Secretary, GCM Robredo. It was inaugurated on 18 August 2017. During Jesse Robredo's 5th death anniversary, the museum pays tribute to Jesse Robredo's life and his legacy of good governance. It is the first governance museum built in Bicol and Naga City, showcasing his roots, his inspiring story, his milestone, his achievements as a public servant, and the plane-crash tragedy in the seas of Masbate that ended his life. With Jesse Robredo becoming an inspiration and brand of good governance and leadership, the museum had also given Naga another tourist attraction that strongly showcases why Naga City is known as the center of good governance, aside from being dubbed as an maugmang lugar and a pilgrim city. The museum has 4 galleries, each with their own themes. Gallery 1, Youth and Formation. Gallery 2, Chinelas Leadership. Gallery 3, In the Hearts of the People. Gallery 4, The Robredo Legacy. The Museo de Isarog, located within Partido State University in Goa, Camarines Sur, is a cultural and historical repository showcasing the Bicol's region's diverse heritage. It offers an immersive experience through curated exhibits, artifacts, and interactive displays, exploring the history and tradition of the region's indigenous peoples. The museum aims to be an agent of change, inspiring people to preserve culture and nature through programs and activities. The University of Nueva Cáceres, or UNC Museum, was established on October 1, 1952 by Dr. Jaime Hernandez, the founder of the university. It's the second museum in an educational institution in the Philippines. The UNC Museum aims to collect and exhibit objects of historical, cultural, ethnographical, and scientific value. The museum's collection focuses on UNC, Bicol, and the Philippines' historical periods, ancient Spanish America, and the Republic. The Museo del Seminario Conciliar de Nueva Cáceres is located inside the Holy Rosary Minor Seminary. It is an ecclesiastical museum, housing the images, paintings, relics, old Bibles, and artifacts of the Archdiocese of Nueva Cáceres. The museum's archaeological section holds artifacts from Bicol's pre-colonial era. Meanwhile, the art section exhibits a collection of old artworks by Mariano Asuncion, Juan and Jose Camacho, etc., owned by the Archdiocese of Cáceres. Mariano Asuncion, 1802 to 1885, is considered as one of the 19th century master painters in the colonial Philippines. Father and son, Juan and Jose Camacho, are local artists from Naga City. As painters, they were commissioned by the local church to do portraitures of bishops and popes and other religious icons which are considered as important cultural and religious patrimony of the Bicol region. The Museo ni Emilio Aguinaldo is located within the Aguinaldo Mansion, the former ancestral home of Emilio Aguinaldo, who was the first president of the Philippines. The mansion, originally built in 1845, is a significant landmark in Philippine history, being the site where the Declaration of Philippine Independence was proclaimed on June 12, 1898. The museum house within the mansion exhibits artifacts and information related to Aguinaldo's life, the Philippine Revolution, and the First Philippine Republic. The Museo ng Katipunan was opened as the Museo ng Revolusyon or Museum of the Revolution on August 30, 1996 during the centennial of the Battle of Pinaglabanan. Prior to 2006, the museum mainly featured the Battle of Pinaglabanan and had pictures, cutouts, and busts of Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, and Apolinario Mabini as exhibits. The museum underwent a 5 million renovation and was expanded to cover the Katipunan organization as a whole and was re-inaugurated as the Museo ng Katipunan on Bonifacio Day in 2006. It was reconstructed as a modernized museum and was reopened on August 27, 2013. The Museo ni Jose Rizal, located within Fort Santiago in Intramuros, Manila, holds a significant historical background as the actual site of Jose Rizal's final place. The museum, also known as the Rizal Shrine, commemorates the national hero's imprisonment and execution in 1896, and the artifacts within highlight his life, achievement, and final hours. The museum was built in 1953 and has since been renovated and modernized. Intramuros, or the walled city of Manila, has a rich history, beginning with its founding as a fortified city by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in 1571. It served as the seat of government for the Spanish colonial period, housing the Governor General and the Real Audiencia. Intramuros was a center of religious, political, and military power, home to elite Spaniards and mestizos. The city's iconic walls, gates, and plazas, along with historical landmarks like Manila Cathedral and Fort Santiago, were largely destroyed during World War II but have since been restored. Fort Santiago, a historic citadel in Intramuros, Manila, has a rich history as a defense fortress and a place of imprisonment during various periods. Built by the Spaniards in 1571. It replaced a prior wooden structure and served as the Spanish headquarters and a prison for various groups. It has been a site of significant historical events, including the imprisonment of Philippine national hero Jose Rizal before his execution.